Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey, and this is Dixie.
And we're LoveHut for Life. And for 209 weeks, we've been driving around the country in our big old, very DIY home on wheels.
That's right, guys, but this week, we wrecked it.
But that's okay. It's made of wood, and I'm really good at cutting wood.
I hope that you guys enjoy this journey of what happens when you wreck your truck house. Comment below so that we know to be grateful for you. Down, down, lie down. Okay, sexy pose.
Oh, we gotta do the arm.
Your arm. Sexy pose.
Oh, he's such a sexy boy.
You're such a sexy boy. Okay, you can have that one. Dixie gets this one, though.
Where's the, what trick is she doing?
Dixie's always sexy.
She is sexy pose. She's the epitome of sexy pose.
Guys, we are starting this week out my absolute favorite way to start a week. We are deep in the Jefferson National Forest on a hillside in Virginia, surrounded by chosen family. That's Bear. Mary's got the van already going over there, and Zach is almost packed up. I think it's time for this caravan to hit the road. We've got another chosen family member that it's time to go find. Bear and Shane are still playing, but I think Dixie thinks it's time to go too. Y'all, we have driven all day long and have found ourselves in Lansing, North Carolina. Don't worry, this isn't where we're sleeping tonight, but it is where we're stopping to pick up one more member of the caravan. Y'all recognize that bus? Guys, we are waking up at the beautiful Rose Mountain Farms in Warrensville, North Carolina, where one of our friends has been living for quite some time, and another one is thinking real hard about coming off the road. Nah, he is, but hopefully not full time. Either way, we are excited to be visiting him, but
This will convince him to stay off the road.
yeah, so apparently the road in had some low-hanging trees, and we have a hole in our house this morning.
Well, fortunately, it's a hole we've already made before, so twice. This ridiculous structure that all of you have questioned. Here, come on up, I'll show you. Let me explain to you the idea behind this thing. So originally when we built the Love Hut, this 2x4 went all the way down, and I wanted to use this as a cantilever to kind of help support some of the weight at the front. Structurally, that didn't really go well. It was too late to cut these down. We have now broken these off on both sides. This is the third time. And it just takes a little, you can see where the tree bark is. Yesterday it was covered in berries. But either way, we got to take these off. I don't think we can get out without taking the other one off because this one broke coming in. So logically going out, the other one's gonna break. We're gonna have a bit of a construction site going on. Hang on, Love Hut. I'm gonna tear you up. Well, I was able to put together a list. And Joe, fortunately, has purchased this, what he calls his grocery getter, but it is a sweet Astro. And we drove it into town to gather supplies. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna fix this. So I've bought several ideas and I'm gonna take back what I don't use. But the Love Hut's gonna look different tomorrow. I guarantee it. Well, I got it all loaded, but at no point today did myself or Joe consider this length of sheet plywood and the length of an Astro. Oh, I hope we don't get in a wreck on the way home. Z, I wish I was as tall as you are.
Let's get to driving. The whole way back like this?
Yeah, crouch.
I've done that too.
Hey guys, what's happening in here?
I've done this.
Hauling plywood, Kelsey. It's very safe.
Good thing Joe's got
5
this
minutes.
grocery getter, huh? First step is covering everything inside the bedroom with a drop cloth and trying to get everything out of these corners because that crack right there is about to get a whole lot bigger. I wonder what all this is gonna look like at the end.
Oh boy. This is just Pandora's shit box. It keeps getting worse. I don't know who built this thing, but boy, he was out of his mind. But what is going on here is you guys are seeing my patches. So officially, this is the second time this one's been broken. And then that one's been broken one time. There. But basically, I just glued and screwed them back together with 2x4s and whatever I could find. So as you can see, there's lots of layers in here and there's lots of caulk and glue. Oh, it's just a nightmare. We're gonna get it looking pretty though. I have faith in me. I hope y'all do too.
All right, guys, I was just told to come and check out inside the house. Oh, that's a Shane foot. I don't think that's supposed to happen, y'all.
We have a bit of a problem, Kelsey.
Yeah, I'd say that hole's a little bigger than it was last time I was in here.
It's about to get bigger. Hang on.
It's all gonna be okay, right, y'all? Well, y'all, I believe that is gonna have to do for the night. He will get it all sealed up tomorrow, no doubt. In the meantime, we gotta move some stuff around and see if we can sleep in here tonight. Tomorrow will be a better day. I think he's gonna get it fixed today.
Oh, good.
There's a giant hole in my house.
Sorry. It's better than your house being burned down.
That's true. It'll be okay.
So, for any of you that's been traveling with us for a while, we've been on the road for 4 years here in just a few days. This whole structure was meant to be slammed together really fast, and we take a 1-year road trip and then maybe have to live in it for 1 more year. So now we're 4 years deep and we've been patching this thing together over the years, and the whole mantra still remains that we don't want to spend a lot of money on it. Like, it doesn't make sense to us to invest a lot of money in this structure. So today I'm trying to make this thing stop leaking while spending and doing as little as possible to achieve that goal. And this is where we left at from last night. I worked till it got dark and Joe told me it was not intelligent to keep working, and he wasn't wrong. So we put a tarp over it, and here we are. The plan today is, because of the way I originally built it, this chunk can't come off, and it's a long explanation, but either way, that's there. And I have to build around it. So I'm gonna be taking this piece of plywood and attaching it here and down here, and then we'll cover this gap with more plywood, and then we're gonna goop it all together so that it matches this goop. It's gonna be beautiful. Wow! Look at that bamboo swing. There's a cold front blowing in and a wintry mix on the forecast. And we're at a race to repair the top of the Love Hut. I feel like we're one of those TV shows. Kelsey, do you think we're gonna fix it before the frost hits? Oh my. It's so pretty here. What a place to be stuck.
You guys worked out a
Brett bar.
oh, that's the hard
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
one. Come to wise person. Ask
Wisdom.
Person.
It was wisdom, wasn't it?
Nope.
No,
Advice.
that's
Oh my god.
Dog sit on.
Butt. Ground.
Dog sit on my.
Lap.
Yes, and
More.
not
Lap child.
low.
Lap high lap. Lap. Lap high. Lap.
still lap.
Lap. High chair. Lap.
Lap
high.
up.
Lap up. Lap up.
Laptop Mary.
White thing in mouth.
Cock.
Tooth.
Who take
Dentist.
under
Under hit him.
Under sucks, doesn't it?
tooth fairy?
I know.
Today, I've got to get back to my project, my blue tarp. I'm going to be taking it off, and then I've got a little more work to do, but we've almost got it completely sealed up. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to put the rubber coating and all of the waterproofing on my new work yet because the temperature is about to plummet here. It's not going to be above 45 degrees for the next 3 days, and that's the temperature I need for all my sealants to set. So we got to make it as good as we can to get through the weather, and then we'll deal with it more.
So I've been hearing Shane's footsteps up on the roof all morning long. And I believe he is getting close to having all of that damage patched up. Meanwhile, our buddies are out here using some rock, hoping to make a road so that we don't get stuck when all of this snow and ice that's coming our way finally arrives. It feels like it's already starting, y'all. When it ends, though, I'm gonna be real interested to see what rocks are naturally in this driveway. New road cuts are so fun, especially when they're up a mountain.
Well, we've got the inside kind of finished up, the outside kind of finished up, but we have bad weather headed our way, as I've been talking about all day. Fortunately, with all the fall and winter time I've spent with Mountain Mike up at the Angels Rest Hikers Hostel, he's taught me to put tarps on things. So I'm going around the truck anchoring down this tarp, hoping it stays up there all night. If it gets too bad, I might have to cut it loose in the middle of the night, but I hope not. One more side to go.
Oh, guys, it's cold out there. It's very, very cold out there. It's nice and warm in here, though. I think we're going to be hanging out inside today. Unfortunately, though, I think our little construction project is going to have to take a break until it warms up enough outside for all of our glues to work. That's okay, though. I don't mind spending a day inside. And hopefully we'll get to spend some time with our friends, too. Most of us have heaters.
Well, I guess seeing the sun's about to go down, I'm going to tell you guys good morning, midday, and afternoon. We have been riding out cold weather here. Part of why we're having to ride out cold weather is the sealants that I'm wanting to use to waterproof the Love Hut all require nice sunny days. And right now the temperature is about 40. This stuff, which was my intent, which we have used a lot of on the Love Hut, is an elastomeric roof coating. This is just the one I could find locally. But it needs 60-degree weather and many days of it, so we're gonna have to return this. But tomorrow, it's supposed to warm up, and I'm going to attempt to seal it up the best I can with wood glue and paint, creating a poor man's fiberglass type of thing. But either way, we'll get to it tomorrow. Until then, I guess we're just gonna spend time with our friends. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to a fun-filled day on a hillside in North Carolina. If y'all can't tell by all the ice on the vehicles, it is quite cold this morning, and we are packing up because Kelsey and Joe and Zach are all headed to the farmer's market. Joe's going to be setting up his tin type, and Kelsey's going to be selling her jewelry. While they're gone, the sun is supposed to come out and thaw everything so I can get the roof patch. So I'm gonna get up there while they're in town selling their wares. Let's go see what Kelsey wanted. Okay, let's have a little Love Hut history lesson. When we built the Love Hut, we attempted to do poor man's fiberglass, and all we did was we bought bed sheets and we painted them with latex paint and stuck them on to the outside of the Love Hut for the roof. Obviously, that did not work. So then we decided to get the bright idea to add Flex Seal. When it comes in a can, you don't have to just get it in the spray or in the caulk gun. And that was where we really screwed up. That Flex Seal, nothing sticks to it pretty much. And that, of course, did not stick to the latex. So then the problem persisted. We then traveled all the way out west to where we could find good weather so that we could apply an elastomeric roof coating to the top of the Love Hut, which is the white that we see now. Over the years, I've been adding to that. And then in Arkansas, we had a failure about 6 months ago. And I had to reapply more elastomeric up here. And I've come to find out that it's just not sticking to the Flex Seal layer, which is this, at all. It just comes up in a sheet, which sucks and needs to be fixed. But the problem is, we're in North Carolina, in the mountains. And the elastomeric needs about 5 days of 60-degree weather with no rain to really do a good coat. And I just am not gonna have that out here. Today it is gonna be warm enough to do my backup plan. So what we're gonna be doing is mixing Titebond and latex paint, which is what you're supposed to do to make the poor man's fiberglass. And I'm gonna be poor man's fiberglassing all of this wood structure. Now, when we get to the seam here, of course that paint's not gonna stick. So I've got to do the best I can to get this glued down and sealed with caulk or whatever I got to do. But we got to get out of these mountains so I can actually fix this. But we just got to make it work. And that is why I say it'll work till it don't, y'all. We've arrived at don't. Now we got to do something else. All right. Well, right at the last minute, I decided to change my mind and not add the cloth. Theoretically, this wood glue and paint combination should work perfectly on the plywood, and it's already starting to dry, as you can see. But I do have to keep in mind that eventually I am going to have to come back to this and tend to it more. So I feel like the application of that is a bit premature because something's got to be done about all this. And it's just a waste of product to put it down now. So we're going to just try to get it waterproof so we can get out of the mountains. 2 or 3 coats should do it. What you think?
Well, guys, I sold a few pieces and made a little bit of hobo cash, and look who showed up to pick me up in the Astro van.
I'm a limo driver. I like that I keep driving Chevys. They call to me. Who wants me to come drive their Chevy next?
This little grocery getter, as Joe calls it, is coming in handy for sure. I'm excited to see what this guy's been doing on the house all day. I hear there's no more holes. Hey, that looks nice. Maybe it will be a little bit more aerodynamic this way. Guys, we told you it'd be okay, right? It's all put back together. I'm pretty grateful for this guy and the fact that no matter what hits us on the road, we'll always be okay. And we're grateful for you guys too. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and all of our other adventures. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button and thumbs up and comment below so that we know to be grateful for you.
And if you're looking for some pictures or other videos that you might could stay at a little longer than on YouTube, check out our Facebook and Instagram. You can also direct message us there or email us at LoveHut4Life@gmail.com.
And if you're looking for some of that wire wrap jewelry that you've been seeing me sell all week, then go to our Etsy page, also under Love Hut for Life. We'll see you next week. Peace out, guys.
Bye, y'all.